Back to my channel. This is going to be a very quick video, but my heart is racing. I just figured something out in iPet Goat that I think points to it certainly being April of 2026 that all this stuff is really going to blow up. So let me show it to you really quick. This is not going to take very long at all. So just be patient. Here we go. I want to show you, like in iPet Goat, if you look at, I don't know how they do this, but if you look at the time ticking away, watch. As soon as the bottle here centers over the explosion, it's 3:14. And we know 3:14 from last year's Purim blood moon eclipse of March 14th, which is also Pi Day, right? So look at this. I've watched this video 100 times plus, and I've had some idea, but today I really dove into it, and you are not going to believe what I can show you here. This is going to blow your mind. It's been here the entire time. So what I do is, like, I'll take a screenshot of this here, and I'll use my phone to mess with the colors because I'm not good with Photoshop or any of that stuff. I don't have that. So, but I just do the adjustments with the color saturation till I get to a certain point where I can see more detail. And that's what I did here. But this is not what I want to show you. Get ready. This is crazy. Okay. We'll look at this one first. So when you overexpose it, the Z here is 26 letter. And I've seen that for a while. It could also be a 1 and a 2 for the 12th. But April is here. So here's your A hidden. Here's your P. It's a straight line up, angled line down and a line up. So that's a P. Here's your R. It's the negative part on the outside. R goes around this way. And then you got this kicking out of it for the R. The L is the arm. And the I is the Super Bowl trophy. So you've got April of 2026. This is going to pop off. And this is a multi-layered scene also, because we have our Abraham Lincoln. Here's his hair, his forehead, his nose, his beard. You know, he's laying on his back. All you can see is his face sticking out of the water. And then you have the aircraft carrier. This is also a tsunami that's coming in. But there's more. So let's get rid of this. And let's look at this. So here it is. Here's your A, your P, your R, your I, your L. On the boy, there's a lowercase n and a Y for New York. The Z again for 2026. So there you have it. You have April of 2026. And that's all in iPet Goat on Pi Day, where we had a blood moon eclipse last year. But this scene also was pointing to this. I've got one more, I think. Yeah, this is the best one, maybe. So there's a 2 and an 8 right here in the clouds. Maybe you can see that better in the enhanced videos I just showed, clips I just showed you. You guys can look back at that. But it's there. I see it myself. It's in the puffy clouds. There's a 2 and an 8 there. So this was pointing at 2/8, February 8th, but also the Super Bowl on February 8th as the kickoff for this scene is what I think that's showing. And I think this tsunami here, you know, because it's multi-layered. It's the aircraft carrier sinking. It's, you know, probably a volcano going off. Maybe a nuke going off somewhere. So this has many layers. But this is a tsunami coming towards New York in 2026. And it looks like April. And here again, I've looked at this so many times and never saw this. But here is the line down and the part for the P here. So you got a P, and then the I, and then E, and then you have your eclipse for last year's eclipse. And as I've been saying, and I don't know for sure, but it's my opinion that the consecutive 3 years of blood moons could very well be the sign of Jonah. You know, what else would the sign of Jonah be if that's something that we're supposed to see in these end times? So it's just speculation, of course, but we're still waiting on an event with Donald Trump, so I don't know if that's going to happen. But I wanted to show you this scene in a new light. I think I broke this one open. So 314 Pi Day, possibly this year, 2 weeks away or less. We may see some of these things go down. Um, but certainly, it looks like April is the month for the big, big, big stuff to happen. So I'm watching with you guys. Put your faith and trust in Jesus Christ. He's the only one that's going to save us. Whatever the government tells you to do, the opposite is always the correct answer. I love everybody out there. Love each other. God bless you all. And keep your eyes open. God bless.